Hey, Justin Chamness here with the Real Estate Wholesalers Club, and welcome to Outsourced Lease Options 2.0. Guys, this is the next level. If you haven't done the basic training, it's here on the page for you. It's in the course. You can click, go back to the basic training, and you can pick up some more theory. This is not really about the theory of lease options and how it works. This is about how to build a business and outsource it simultaneously at the same time. So, I want you to go ahead and dive in here today. But let me give you a quick overview of what you're going to be learning and how this is going to be put together, how you should put together your lease options business, how you should start outsourcing it, how you should start thinking about outsourcing it. Now, if you haven't done your first deal and you want to do your first deal before you start outsourcing, you can go through this course and do these things yourself. I provided scripts. I've provided, everything. There's trainings for the closer. There's trainings for the pre-qualifier. There's trainings for you name it. It's in here, guys. This is in a kind of an exhaustive type course where I have put really my business and my life into it. So I hope you really gather a lot out of this, whether you're doing it yourself or whether you're starting to outsource it, or whether right from the very beginning you're going to start outsourcing it. This course is for you. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Now, let's do a quick overview of what you're going to learn here. I'm going to share the whiteboard with you so that you can see. I'm going to do some writing here. Outsource lease options, there's really two sides to your business. It's Outsource lease options 2.0 is what we call a multi-platform enterprise. A multi-platform enterprise, which means there's a couple different things going on, a couple different machines moving here inside the business. And I want to talk about those right now because this is how you're going to develop your business. And hopefully this will answer some questions for you. So you can see there's an acquisition side and there's also a disposition side. Okay. The disposition side, that means that they're selling. Okay. The acquisition side means you're going to get the deals. you're gonna find motivated homeowner leads. You're gonna pre-qualify them. You're gonna close them. You're gonna get those deals, and then you're going to mark the price up, right? And then you're going to use the disposition side to sell those property deals off to tenant buyers. All right. So there's two sides to it, and each side should have its own operations manager if you're going to outsource. Okay. And I like it this way because it keeps things a bit separate. Not one player knows everything that's going on in the business. Okay. And so that way, you feel a little bit safer that, Joe, your operations manager, doesn't know how to get the deals and sell the deals, and then he doesn't need you. You keep them separate. So you have Joe work the acquisition side, and he knows very little of what's going on on the disposition side, two teams. And the disposition side, let's say, is run by Sally. So Joe doesn't know what Sally's doing. All right. And each side, each acquisitions manager or dispositions manager, which is what I call them, or in this case, they're just both operations managers. Each one of them should have a virtual assistant. Okay. So there's where the virtual assistant comes into play, and they work to help, that operations manager complete the tasks for this particular team. And of course, you can have more than one operations manager. I have a few. Okay. I have a few, and they do various different things for me. All right. But this is how I have them organized, and I keep these teams separate. So you can see right here in the middle, you're going to have you're going to have you. All right. Right? You are in the middle here because you're going to be a liaison between the teams. All right. You are going to make these teams flow together, and that's you. So that's your responsibility. Your responsibility is to train this team, teach this team, and to train this team and to teach this team, provide them with the tools, provide them with the scripts, provide them with the resources that I provide you in this training course. You will notice each module is divided up by video, and then it has a button, and then you can press the button and you'll find scripts and all kinds of tools, trainings for doing the tasks and also for outsourcing the tasks. So, you'll be your responsibility to take those, create those, remake those, whatever you need to do to make it fit your teams, but give your teams the tools to do what they need to do so that they can do the job well for you. Okay. So this team over here is responsible for getting deals, and this team over here is responsible for selling deals. All right. This is how you should be structuring your business, and you should be looking to structure your business this way. That way it's safe for you. You're not worried about somebody knows everything about the business. And I put a few dots here in the middle to let you know you should be keeping these separate. Okay. There should be some interaction here, but very, very little. All right. Because there's really no need for a whole lot of interaction, just some. All right. And you can be the liaison in the middle. All right. That way you're the boss, you're the manager. You know more about what's going on in your business than anyone else does. Okay, so I hope that helps a little bit. I want you to go ahead and jump right in. You can see it is divided up by acquisitions team and dispositions team in the training. It's sections. So I would recommend starting right there at the top and jump right in with developing your acquisitions team. Okay. Again, if you're not ready to outsource, it's okay. You can go ahead and do some of these things yourself, use these tools yourself, and perhaps that's a good idea. That way you get real familiar with these things and you know how to teach these things a little bit. You're not going to have to teach a lot, guys. You're just going to have to make sure you equip these people and give them what they need if you're going to outsource it. So I've provided a lot of that here for you, everything really. So I can't think of anything that's missing, to be honest with you. I've sat here and racked my brain for hours and hours and hours. And I hope this course is really, really, really a blessing to your life. And I know you're a blessing to mine. So anyway, I appreciate you, and I thank you very much. We'll see you inside the course. It's money.